Hello everybody, welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3 5th edition. We are here after having been through the chapel and all of its adventures inside, and now I've reached an ancient sigil where I can now go to camp and get a good long rest in after a solid morning's adventuring. So we're going to come to here. We have long rest, camp supplies, 316 of 80, go to camp and end the day. I believe in early access it was 40. Now let me just check my supply pack here. One of these is 40 camp supplies. Yeah, you used to be able to camp on 40 camp supplies for a full long rest. So in this difficulty, it's now 80 camp supplies. So we may be limited on how many long rests we can squeeze in. And with that in mind then, I'm going to go and squeeze in one more encounter before we do anything else. Shadowheart, are you with us?
You have my attention.
You are now.
At least things have stayed interesting.
So we're gonna come back up through the crashed Nautiloid, because around the corner somewhere we should be able to find Lae'zel, and we can free Lae'zel with the remaining spell slots and bits that we have before then going off for our first long rest. Because we still have 2 spell slots with our sorcerer here. Just up over this ridge is where we want to be looking. I swear the background animals and chirps and stuff got a lot more prevalent, and I'm totally here for it. One Lae'zel.
Zoru was right. Yellow as a toad, and twice as ugly.
The thing's dangerous. Leave it for the goblins to kill.
And if it escapes, how will you... Oh, a guest.
Your skull pounds in response to the prisoner's white-hot stare. Her lips don't move, yet you hear her voice. Get rid of them.
Is that Gif Yankee Psionic talking in head? The creature is dangerous, or shoot the trap down, we must kill it before it harms someone. Shoot the trap down, we must kill it, but is this isn't gonna actually start us attacking Lae'zel, right? DC 5. Easy check.
She's right. No one's safe if that thing goes loose. Not even us.
Damaze?
Enough. Lower the trap. Ready your blade.
She's down.
One chance. Join me or die.
Attack the tieflings.
No!
You lying rat!
Yeah, I lied. You can knock out enemies instead of killing them. Is that suggesting to me right now that I should? Right, well, with these two right here, I think a twinned spell costs 1 sorcery point per spell level. So we can select our spell. Let's go with Witch Bolt. And we can attack both of them. Situational actions, general tutorial. You have unlocked an action that is the result of another feature or ability. It will remain at the side of your hotbar until the condition expires. The side of my hotbar. I don't see it. It should be the Witch Bolt concentration attack, right? I've gone blind. No, we'll wait for our next turn. The recording frame rate is not my friend today. Who are you going after? Gale? Us, and they miss. Love to see it. Astarion is up, but we're in shared initiative, so Shadowheart, if you could come over to here and give him a whack. That means Astarion can now sneak attack. Because we had an ally within 5 feet. Then we'll go after the healthier one. We still have a spell slot. Then Lae'zel can go.
Need to stay focused.
No!
That works. Where is... Unless I'm not concentrating on Witch Bolt anymore. Is that the case? I'm so confused. I should be concentrating on Witch Bolt. Unless it didn't work because I was twin casting. I'm really not sure. We need 11 to hit. They rolled 10. Go on then. We still missed. They missed worse. Alright. Finish them. Must have advantage. We don't because Lae'zel is not considered a formal ally.
The tadpole hasn't yet scrambled all your senses.
Nope.
Auspicious. But the longer we wait, the more it consumes. My people possess the cure for this infection. I must find a creche. You will join me.
Careful. She obviously sees your kindness as weakness. Don't let her take advantage.
What exactly is a creche?
It is many things. A hatchery, a training grounds, a shelter. Githyanki protocol is clear. When infected with a ghaik tadpole, we must report to Augustil for purification.
Alright, we'll journey together.
You are full up. Dismiss your weakest warrior.
Why don't you wait at camp?
Very well, but heed my words. The Horned Ones mentioned a camp. One there, this Zoru, has seen Githyanki. A creche must be near. I must interrogate this Zoru. Our very lives depend on it. I will be at your camp. Do not keep me waiting.
Is the frame rate still struggling? I'm really getting annoyed by it because I upgraded my CPU and my RAM and everything. Didn't have these kinds of problems in early access. Are we encumbered? Just barely not. Okay. Let's go get a long rest in us. Where can we find a spot to long rest? Where did Gale pop out of the wall?
At the ready.
Camera. Thank you. He popped out of the wall right there. So we can take ourselves for a long rest here. I'm going to have to be mindful to take all the extra cheese and stuff that I can find on tables for camping supplies in the future. So from here, we can go to a long rest. See what's going on out in camp. Camp general tutorial. At your camp, you can take a long rest and fully heal your party. You can also manage party members, advance relations with your companions, store items, and eventually change your character and recruit more followers. So we are in our nightwear rather than our daywear armor. Lae'zel wants to chat. We've got a lot more stuff around. Right. Let's go chat to Lae'zel then.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
A monster forms inside us, and you think to be idle. I knew your kind to be fragile, but I didn't foresee the severity. Be quick about your rest. We must locate a creche.
We're hardly going to turn in our sleep, are we?
The parasites inside us do not rest. Even as we speak, they defile our brains and warp our bones. Take your rest. I will stand watch. Should a single tentacle split your skull, I will not hesitate to end you.
Duly noted. Right, do we have a camp supply box? There are storage boxes. I will take free cash and gems. Bottle racks. Mugwort. A ball. Salts of mugwort. I really thought we were going to get a box where we could just keep all of our food so that we don't have to keep it elsewhere. Let's talk to Withers.
We meet again, as predicted. I shall be here in thy camp for whenever thou hast need of my services.
What services would those be? What kind of services? Services, not surfaces. What kind of services can a skeleton offer?
A mending of the threads between life and death. Should thou or any of thy compatriots perish, I will cleave soul to body once more.
And what's the cost?
A matter of coin.
What do you want with coin? Can you help me change my class? 100 gold. So this is where we can rebuild ourselves. But we're not going to be doing that anytime soon. There's some more mugwort. And Shadowheart.
What were you two talking about?
What do you mean?
You and that Githyanki.
We're just talking next steps.
I see. I'd be careful with Lae'zel.
You don't trust her?
She's not of this world. I'd be surprised if our interests remained aligned. Let's hope we rapidly find a healer.
That is the goal,
You
yeah.
seem reliable. I think you know how important it is that we find someone who can cure us. Best if we focus on that.
Yes. I would love to get this tadpole out of my head.
We might even get lucky and find one right away. As I see it, we're overdue some good fortune. Rest well.
Right, we have a traveler's chest here.
Let's have a look.
Oh, hello. Oh! So, if you bought the early access game, one of the things that you get for free is all of this stuff. So, we get a set of night clothes. Drake General Dye, very rare. Combine this dye with equipment items to alter the colors of the fabric. An adventure pack, a peculiar clothing chest, and Mask of the Shapeshifter. Legendary item. Shapeshift, level 1 illusion spell. Let me just see what's in these. I am encumbered, sure thing. Fries, haggis, poutine, stout stew, mixed coffee, sun-dappled paella, potion of animal speaking, potion of flying, potion of mind reading, potion of featherfall, and an elixir of giant's strength. And Cape of the Red Prince, the Lute of the Merryweather Bard, the Bicorn of the Sea Beast, and the Needle of Outlaw Rogue. Right, well, I am going to put those back because I would like to give myself the most kind of base experience I can. What I do want to know is if I take all of this food here and put it in there, will this become available to me to eat while we're sleeping? Because we're going to need 80 supplies, and if I could not have to drag all of the food around with me forever, that would be wonderful. So if all this is transferred to here, we currently have no food on our person. I haven't seen a different box for keeping camp supplies in. There are other crates and stuff around the place, but not one that's specifically designated. Well, there's storage box, I guess. But let's see if we can take a long rest and see what changes. Yes. So these are all of our camp supplies. So the food, I guess we are going to take, but the equipment I'll leave. So we need 80, which is 2 supply packs, but I would rather work through a bunch of the tat and whatnot first. We need 9 more. That's 81. That'll probably be fine. Actually, there's exactly 80. So full rest on that. See what goes bump in the night. Okay. We are full rested. We have all of our spell slots, all of our skills and abilities back. So then we can... If we hit long rest here, will we teleport back to where we were? We do indeed. You love to see it. Right, the other thing we can do at this moment...
There is work to do.
After a long rest, we can change Shadowheart and Gale's prepared spells. I'm fine with Shadowheart's. Gale.
Excellent choice.
I would love to get Shield. What do we fancy instead? Let's go that way. And then also, what are our portent dice? A 6 and a 7. So we might be able to throw off some other attacks against us or similar.
In it. How much further can I go?
And now, time to continue our adventures.
I'll give it a shot.
Well rested and ready for action. We are very almost level 2. Sorry, level 3 even. Though we have not yet seen any other places that we could take actions or anything. There's nowhere else for us to go and get XP apart from the big fight to come, I think. Crust traps. I don't think that is any threat to us.
I hear shouting up ahead.
We should check it out, but be careful.
Alright then, let's get stealthy. Take up a high vantage position. See if anything's changed over here. Game autosaves.
Open the bloody gate!
Nobody gets in! Zevlor's orders!
That pack of goblins will be on us any second!
Any second, guys.
What's going on?
Goblins are on our tail! Open the gate, Zevlor, now!
You let goblins here? Where is the druid?
Please! There's no time!
You would have just opened the gate a moment ago, you've been fine. Just saying.
By the 9 hells! Open the gate!
It's not ideal.
Shit! Form a line!
Damnable roach! Provoke the blade,
Oh, damn.
then suffer its sting.
Okay. Wyll really picked a moment to show up, didn't he? Right, best options for us here. What are the biggest things? The warg and the bugbear? Right, I'm going to try this again. Twin cast. Witch bolt. the warg, and the bugbear. Path is interrupted. How is my path interrupted? Lucy needs 13 to hit. They rolled 11. Tides of Chaos gain advantage on that attack roll, please. This interface for reactions is so good. They rolled 11. This does not help me. Able to lift and throw objects and creatures with your mind until the end of the turn. Where are these new things? Oh, there it is. Telekinesis. Level 5 transmutation spell. Throw a creature or object 60 feet or with thought. Once per turn, you can use telekinesis again without expending a spell slot. I know what I'm doing next turn. Okay. For now, push back slightly. When did this tracker get right here? I wish I'd have noticed that sooner. That's my bad. I thought this was my allies. Oops. Yeah, you don't get to hit me. Thanks. Use it or lose it, right? Astarion. Are they close enough to sneak attack? They are. It's a critical miss.
I'll bleed every last one of you!
Great work. You love to see it. Right, Gale. How wide is Thunderwave? Wide enough. I would like to not get Lucy, if I could. I'm also wondering, can I hit the other guys with the bodies that fall? Because that would be great if I could. Trucker needs a 13 to save. They rolled 13. Actually, you rolled a 7. Love to see it. That's going to be a lot of fun, especially in the late game when we're using things like hold person and then auto-critting with a rogue. Ah, it's going to be beautiful. Shadowheart. Right, they've got problems. We've got Guiding Bolt. 15 damage is solid. Somebody gets advantage on the attack next against that creature. Blows the horn. We are rallied. We gain 8 temporary hit points each. Grateful to have it. Well, that's not fun.
My sickle and sword.
Arms of Hadar, the Warlock spell. Okay, we are up. We can cast Telekinesis, throw a creature or object up to 60 feet with a thought. So I'm going to throw this goblin into this bugbear. Oh, it's so good. Oh, love wild magic. Astarion. Do these other creatures count as allies for our sneak attacks? No, but we can bonus action hide.
We'll do it my way.
And now we can sneak attack.
To the death.
How? How do we miss that? Come on. Stop doing things I don't like. Sleep is an option. 24 hit points. It's a shame we've not got 2 creatures of 12. That's 18 hit points. I can't quite get to you as well. It would be great if I could. I don't know why this circle is changing shapes like this. But what I don't want to do is slip on this grease and lose my turn. So, there is sleep. Excuse me? It didn't do both? I'm confused. Great attack of opportunity. Oh, they just shove them to get them back awake. That's rude. Right, another guiding bolt to that one. Ah, oh, what a crit. Huge damage. There's a bad action surge. That is a good crossbow shot. Don't die. Good. Heal yourselves if you need it. We get crit. We're on 2 HP. Okay. They don't have many left with much HP. This guy has a lot. Would I rather... Who's up next? You're up next. Kill them.
Let's get this over with.
Excuse us. I can't hit them now. I don't understand how this range reticule is working, honestly. Let's take a healing potion as a bonus action. Good thing they healed themselves. Bonus action, hide. Sneak attack, the really healthy one. Damn, man. We really need to finish some of these guys off. And what better way than magic missile? So, you have 1 HP. You have 6 HP. Right. 1 dot there. 1 dot there. Target is too far. Alright. 2 dead is a great time.
Concentrate.
Shadowheart. Let's save our last spell slot. Love to see it. Now we've got a bunch of friendly turns. Good. Potion of healing received 4 bludgeoning damage. Improvised weapon. Is it just this guy left? Looks like it is. Oh, come on now. Bonus action hide. Range sneak attack. Thank you. They are going to get one more turn. Good miss. Critical miss. Gale. Oh, come on. Shadowheart. Ranged attack is 25%. Sacred Flame. Too far away. This rough terrain sucks. Good save. Finish him.
That was the last of them. Inside! All of you! More may follow!
Good.
Open the gate!
Okay, we have enough XP to level up. There are no corpses up here, so let's climb down.
I wonder what they wanted here, other than bloodshed.
I just wonder if the grubby little beasts have any friends, and if they're nearby.
Yeah, we would be on the lookout for more horrible creatures if we need to. Just going to pick through whatever supplies we can find.
Need to find a way forward.
Give the Morning Star to Shadowheart. She can just carry that for us for a minute. Bone caps seem to be something we can craft with. So the Gloves of Power, Absolute's Bane on a melee hit, possibly inflict a 1d4 penalty on the target's attack rolls and saving throws. Sleight of hand +1. Blessed by the Priestess Gut, these gauntlets provide additional aid to any who bear the Absolute's mark upon their flesh. Well, in times gone by, there were risks to using that. I don't know if those risks are still present. I'll finish grabbing what these trackers have. And then I imagine we should be able to go and sell off a bunch of this stuff now. With any luck. Can't get there. What do you mean you can't get there? Do you think the door is closed? You did think the door was closed. No, there's not more goblins. Right, let's get to level 3. We're up to 20 HP. We get a first level spell slot and two second level spell slots. Another sorcery point. We gain a spell. So, spells. Second level spells available. What are we going to take? Oh goodness, this is going to take a minute, isn't it? I imagine there's going to be some new stuff in here. Blindness, Blur, Cloud of Daggers, Crown of Madness, Darkness, Dark Vision, Detect Thoughts, Enhance Ability, Enlarge Reduce, Gust of Wind. Summon a strong wind that clears all clouds and pushes creatures back 17 feet, forcing them off balance. Strength saving throw. Hold Person, Invisibility, Knock, level 2 transmutation spell, unlock an object that is held shut by a mundane lock. Mirror Image, Misty Step, Phantasmal Force, Scorching Ray, See Invisibility, Shatter, Web, and the rest of the first level spells. Well, I would like Hold Person, I think. And then class passives, we get to pick a new meta magic. So these are the ones that I thought were missing previously. So, Careful spell, allies automatically succeed saves. Extended spell, double the duration. Heightened spell, targets of spells that require saving throws have disadvantage on their first saving throw. Cost 3 sorcery points. Quickened spell, spells that cost an action cost a bonus action instead. Cost 3 sorcery points. And subtle spell, you can cast spells while silenced. Of course, 1 sorcery point per spell. Now, we didn't have all these options previously. So I really would have liked to not have distant and had quickened and heightened. Because quickened's kind of like a bread and butter thing. But I really want heightened spell just as a flavor thing. So we'll take heightened because we do have twin spell as well. I don't know if we'll get a chance to change these as we level up in future. Then we can change a spell. So we can take one of these from our first level and then change to a second level spell. So let's get rid of Thunderwave. Select spell that will be removed, Thunderwave, and change in something else. I like Cloud of Daggers. But I also like invisibility. I'm also trying to think of stuff that Gale will be able to do in his spell book, because he'll have access to a lot more spells than we will in general. Gust of Wind is intriguing. Like, the idea of just shoving stuff off of buildings and high ledges and stuff seems like a really good time as well. Strength saves. Big burly creatures will be more likely to make them, obviously. But the problem is we only get so many chances to change spells with each level up because we're not a prepared spell caster. So Shatter is good, Web is interesting. Let's go Shatter, because we got rid of an AoE damage spell. We'll take an AoE damage spell. And accept. Then Shadowheart. So we get health, first level spells, second level spells, and now we can prepare any of these. We also get Mirror Image, create 3 illusionary duplicates of yourself, and pass without trace. We can change our prepared spells now that we know these level 2 spells. Spiritual Weapon. Summon a floating spectral weapon that attacks your enemies alongside you. Bonus action. Absolutely. Love to see it. So, Aid, Lesser Restoration, Warding Bond. Ward an ally. They gain resistance to all damage and +1 bonus to their armor class and saving throw. Is not a concentration spell, which is interesting. Protect from poison, calm emotions, hold person, prayer of healing, silence blindness, enhance ability. Alright, I'm going to get rid of cure wounds, take prayer of healing. We'll go with that for now. No other choices to be made immediately.
What now?
Now, Astarion is going to be a whole decision, because this is when we pick a rogue subclass. Oh, it's picked for us. No, we can change it. So Thief, Arcane Trickster, and Assassin. I think Arcane Trickster is the most interesting and fun. So we get 2 cantrips. This is using our wisdom. So our wisdom is currently 13, not very high. Probably be able to do something about that at level 4 though. So, what would we want him to have? We can already disengage, so we don't need Shocking Grasp. What cantrips would Astarion most benefit from? We're going to get Mage Hand anyway, I assume. We don't need Light. Gain advantage on your next attack roll for 2 turns. Or last 2 turns. So you cast it 1 turn, do it the next turn. Would enable us to do sneak attacks, but it's just kind of hard to negotiate. There's Mage Hand. We do get that. But the attack roll stuff is not going to be the important stuff for Astarion, because he's got his other ways to attack as a rogue. So why not try True Strike and Friends? In higher difficulty modes, the target might accuse you of enchanting them. Well, maybe we don't want too much of that then. Let's take Acid Splash as kind of like a little AoE thing if we're attacking groups of goblins or something. Then we pick 2 spells. So, Charm Person, Colour Spray, Disguise Self, Tasha's Hideous Laughter, and Sleep. Let's go with Sleep and Tasha's Hideous Laughter. Leave a creature prone with laughter without the ability to get up. Wisdom saving throw. Intelligence spellcasting. Oh, creature of intelligence 5 or more must have. The target can try and shake off the effect each time it takes damage. And then we get 1 first level spell from the full wizards list rather than just our little rogue selection. So what do we want to take that's bigger and better? That's a great question. I don't really want to do attack rolls because with +1 intelligence or +1 wisdom, it's not going to be very good. Why is it wisdom and not intelligence? I thought arcane tricksters were intelligence. Who knows? Not me. Magic missile's not bad because it always hits. You don't need an attack roll for it. Grease, Fog Cloud, Find Familiar. This is a save. People are more likely to make saves against us. Let's just take Magic Missile then. For the guaranteed hits when we need them.
One with the weave.
And Gale. More HP, spells, and spell slots. So, choose the spells to know from the list below. Spells require spell slots to cast. So, this is to spells to go into our spell book. Arcane Lock. Close a door or container with a magical lock. It can no longer be lockpicked or open with a knock for 10 turns. That's very interesting. Like, running away from something in a dungeon, I guess? Magic Weapon. +1 with bonus to attack rolls. See invisibility. What else is new here? Mirror Image. Melts Acid Arrow. Knock. Gust of Wind. Flaming Sphere. Cloud of Daggers. Is Web concentration? It is. But we can't do Web and Cloud of Daggers together. We need to pick 2 of these. There's also some first level stuff that I would still like to get. Namely, Featherfall is going to be useful down the line. But take what's fun. Don't min-max it too much. So let's take Cloud of Daggers. That's fun. And what else? We'll take Gust of Wind. Yeah. We can always learn more spells by scribing spell scrolls.
With ease.
That's totally valid.
Don't waste a step.
Lucy?
There are children here, you fool!
We was running for our lives.
You led them straight to us, and you let them take the druid too? Unbelievable!
Hello, I'm Tiny over here. Halfling, how about we call those hot tempers and talk this through?
And who the hell are you again?
Saved your ass?
Respect. This woman saved your pathetic life.
Yeah, we
Well,
did.
I didn't ask for any goddamn help.
Please, you were begging me to open the gate. Anything to save yourself, you coward!
The human's eye twitches. He's about to blow.
Take a swing. Aim a blow at the tiefling, aim a blow at the human. If you want me to take both of you down, I will. Otherwise, knock it off. Or more violence won't bring back those you lost. Stop and think. Yeah, that's us. Charisma heavy. Good. Love to see it.
You're right. There's too much at stake.
Worried about your precious hides, the both of you.
Enough! Squabbling is pointless. The goblins have found us.
It's just a matter of
We
time.
agree on that.
More goblins could be on their way.
They could.
I'm more worried about this parasite
Time
than
to
a few
pack.
goblins.
We need to leave.
We need a healer.
I need a tradesman. So, we will finish the day here. We get an autosave.
Precious Baldur's Gate.
And here's Aaron.
Our future.
Refugees, adventurers, no one in years, and suddenly we're overwhelmed. Well met. And thank you for beating back those goblins.
Very welcome.
Most brave of you. Is there anything you need? Act fast if you do. The ritual will be complete before too long.
I'm sorry, the ritual?
Ah, I forgot. You're a blow-in. A few days hence, this grove will be completely concealed by thorny vines. None will be able to enter or leave. A drastic measure. But more monsters seem to terrorize this region every day.
What are you selling?
Just some bits and bobs I no longer need.
Oh, lots of shiny looking stuff over there. Okay, there are two ways to buy and sell items. Trading is quick and easy, but bartering will let you haggle for the best value. Right, I prefer to barter. We can get rid of these silver ingots. Both of them. Onyx. Let me just... Cups. Precious gems. Plates. God, we got a lot of stuff to get rid of, don't we? Don't need scimitars. Don't need daggers or goblin short bows. How much cash do you have? 595. These are all short bows, aren't they? This torch is burning? I don't know why this one has a different symbol. Maybe because it's equipped. Long sword, short sword, short sword, short sword. Torches, cash, shovel. Don't need 4 sets of leather armor. Leather gloves. Necklace, gems, both of them. Cool, that's 388's worth. Gloves of missile snaring. You can intercept missiles from ranged weapon attacks by reducing their damage by 1d10 plus your dexterity modifier. It's a fun one. Scroll of Remove Curse, that's also very interesting. Green dye, green dye, green dye, orange dye, red dye, ocean dye, purple dye. Ring of Flinging, the wearer gains 1d4 bonus to throw damage. +1 ringmail armor, +1 chain shirt. Hedge Wanderer. Balance, gain a +1 bonus to dexterity saving throws and checks, +1 nature. Hide armor, padded armor. Rain damage. Spell Thief. Once per short rest when you regain a level 1 spell slot when you land a critical hit with the Spell Thief. We probably want that for Astarion at 250. Because we're not proficient with martial weapons or longbows. There's an additional 1d4 slashing damage to burning targets. Scroll of Darkness, Detect Thoughts, See Invisibility, Special Arrows, and various food and some other scrolls. Did I take Featherfall with Gale?
We don't even know these people.
I can't remember. We'll find out later.
Of course it does. You would choose straight
Let's take a Spell Thief for Astarion.
That's not what I said.
And...
Shouting? No?
balance that with cash. Barter it off. Escape.
Sylvanas, guide your path.
Yep. Gale.
Let me work my magic.
What did we take in your spellbook? Oh, we took Cloud of Daggers and Gust of Wind. So, if we come back into this conversation...
Need anything else?
We can hit the trade button to get immediately back to the trade screen. What I want is this Scroll of Featherfall. Expeditious Retreat, Mage Armor, Ray of Sickness, Scorching Ray.
Calm down. Please.
I won't leave them behind.
I'd take Scorching Ray as well. Scroll of Scorching Ray. 66 fire damage. Oh yeah, because it's 3 2d12 motes. I'll take that as well. Die Remover. I'm going to take these for 200 gold. Nothing else. Oh, we got a silver locket and a loot. We'll get rid of those. I don't need a second torch. Barter those off. And then the rest of us must have more stuff to sell.
This is about your precious Baldur's Gate.
I care about our
Man, those two having an argument in the back are quite something, aren't they?
You just care about your stupid apprenticeship.
We don't need a short bow.
right now.
Or a Morning Star. Sell that off. Astarian. Ringmail Armor. Morning Star. Longsword. Gems. Shields. Barter that off. Gale, you've picked up nothing extra. We don't need this. Cool. Alright, I'm pretty happy with that. Let's get out of this screen. Then we can hand off some of this stuff. Where's my sort by type?
We don't even know these people.
That doesn't
Then
matter.
this is going to Gale. And where's the other one?
Over us.
That's going to
Not what
Gale.
I said.
We'll hold on to that one. So, Gale. Featherfall. Learn spell, 50 gold. So now if we go to our spellbook, we can see that Featherfall has been added to our spellbook. Love to see it. And we can do the same thing with Scroll of Burning Hands. And for, which one is this? Scorching Ray. So we haven't got all those spells prepared right now, but they are now in our spellbook, which is lovely. Alright, with that bit of administration done, I think we're ready to say goodnight for the day. Thank you ever so much for watching. If you're enjoying the series, please do consider subscribing or hitting that like button. If you have any questions, comments, recommendations, put those down below. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.
Calm down. Please.
I won't leave them behind.
You're going to get us killed.